Rural India remains obsessed with urban dreams. And even today, migration is as big a worry as ever before. Nikhil Shudas gets you the story.
It's 4 years since 42-year-old Subaya left his rustic life in Siddipet village in Andhra Pradesh. A drought and agricultural losses forced him to quit farming and become a construction labourer in Hyderabad. And even though conditions back home have changed dramatically since he left, he remains sold on the urban legend.
From morning to evening, if you work in a village, you don't get much money. But here, you get money and room facilities, water facilities, everything is here.
The acute scarcity of water and poor prospects for agriculture made many small and marginal farmers quit their traditional occupation. A lack of opportunities made these people migrate to nearby cities and towns. According to the 2001 census, India has nearly 307 million migrants, that is 30% of its population. At that time, just 5.7 million people migrated from rural to urban areas. While the current census estimates are still awaited, there are telltale signs that the number has been increasing in the past few years.
Because of the rising disparity in the rural-urban incomes, more people want to take to new opportunities in the urban area, particularly because the rural non-farm sector has not grown as significantly as it should have grown because of lack of infrastructure and other facilities.
According to a 2007 survey by the NSSO last year, for every 1,000 people in urban India, 354 are migrants, and nearly 59% of urban migrants are from rural areas. The survey revealed that the migration rate in the bottom decile was the lowest, and the rate of migration was the highest in the top decile.
The migration is happening because we are the rural economy is not really supporting the people who are living in villages. Villages lack on the basic services like water and sanitation, education, public health and all that. We have great success with these national flagship schemes like Narega, and we have the national health mission and all that. But why people are leaving is because of they still feel that there are better facilities in the urban centers.
The biggest reason why migration remains an attractive option for rural India is because the number of jobs and income levels have not kept pace with growth. So while earlier people moved to urban centers in search of livelihood because agriculture was unviable, today they're migrating for a variety of reasons.
What we are seeing increasingly is a different kind of migration.
World Bank.
To give you some examples, the 3 examples which typify this is like the district Kendripada in Orissa sends all the plumbers from that district are specializing, and they specialize in each household and come to Gurgaon, Delhi. Second example is the northeast and the hotel industry. You can see clearly now in Delhi and many other places in the country, almost 20 to 30% market share of northeast households in the hotel industry. Third would be the case of Bihar, where with INREGA and a lot of other development opportunities increasing in Bihar, the Bihari labourer who used to go to earlier to Punjab for agriculture wages is now negotiating a different wage compact with the landowners in Punjab.
2 minutes.
They are asking for doubling of salaries, some kinds of benefits and all. And so it's not like distress migration, but it's happening more controlled migration.
One of the biggest reasons why rural India is fixed on migration is because of better incomes. A planning commission survey on migrant tribal women in Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and Orissa revealed that the income source due to migration work and consequent savings were about 25% higher at about 7,500 to 8,200 rupees per annum. And the prospects for higher income is what induces tribal families to migrate to the nearby towns and cities.
We calculated the differential between what they were making in the rural area and what they were making in the urban area, and it turned out that the case of the skilled migrants, that they were making only about 2,000 rupees in the rural areas, okay? And in the case of the unskilled migrant, it turned out that they were making actually only about I think 1,000 rupees a month.
Experts say that by 2020, India's rural population
என்ன தெரியுமா actually நான் ஷூரா இல்லாத பாட்டே பண்ணோம்டா
by 2025, and migration will continue to be a complex issue because reverse migration has also started.
Affiliation.
in
Many areas because of Narega, where people are now getting.
You next second time in Kuba on the park, still I might come, right?
But the fall in urbanization is a distant dream as of now.
27 I may not.
Since the income gap between urban India and rural India is quite high, it's quite unlikely that migration will slow down anytime soon. According to NCAER's National Survey of Household Income and Expenditure 2011,
last Google
6% in their income.
I think I was not sure about those numbers. Yeah, the Kamchat na photo na Google. I didn't anticipate that he will put exactly that.
That's all in this edition of ET Inside. We'll be back next week. Until then, don't forget to write in with your feedback and suggestions. Thanks so much for watching.
1 minute, half a minute.